What's up, y'all? Welcome to week 10. It's been 10 weeks. Get this hair together. Okay. So this is my 10-week check-in. July 17th of this year, my birthday. I almost died of a massive heart attack. My cholesterol levels were like, in some categories, 6 times higher than they were supposed to be, right? So yes, it was a curse. Yes, it tried to kill me. And I did not go to the doctor, guys. Okay. God supernaturally healed my heart. How did this happen? He literally came into my home, reached into my chest, and pulled out the blockage. Now, did I stop there? Yes, it was a miracle. You'd have to look at the video of just all of my very human reactions to this. But now, when you get healed, whether it be by miracle, by prayer, anything of that nature, you don't stop there, okay? You now have a responsibility to keep that healing up, okay? You have a very physical, real responsibility, okay? So what I did was, because it was a heart surgery, I then treated myself as having been post-op, okay? I took meat out of my diet, okay? I did everything to, yes, he healed me. Yes, he took the blockage out. But now it was my responsibility to do the natural things to get the cholesterol down, okay? In order to get that cholesterol down, I took meat out of my diet. I took fried foods out of my diet very early on. I took starches out of my diet, and I went with fruits. Starting out, I went with fruits and vegetables. Then I started incorporating oatmeal, tofu. I tried to do the starches again. I started eating pho. It's a Vietnamese dish with like broth and really good rice noodles. It's so good. And fried tofu and fresh veggies. Now, the fresh veggies are not bad at all, but I noticed that my cholesterol went back up after that. So I also tried to eat pad thai one day, y'all. It was horrible. It was so good though, but it was not good, right? My blood pressure dropped, y'all, okay? I didn't have an issue with high blood pressure. It was low, it was hypotension was my issue. Okay, not anymore, but it was. Okay, so it shot up a little bit, and then I was like, okay, I'm doing too much. So then I went ahead and took them out, and it started going down incrementally. But what I noticed is that it was too much. I started pan frying the tofu instead of getting it from like the Vietnamese spot that I was getting it from. Okay, because when you get any fried foods, even if it's fried veggies, there's a lot of saturated fats, and that results in a rise in your overall cholesterol and your bad cholesterol, which is the LDL. Okay, so every 2 weeks, so I'm like, all right, I need to take out this oil out of my diet. And so what I did was I get a tablespoon of oil every day, and I only use that amount. I kid you not, y'all. I only cook with 1 tablespoon of oil, as opposed to freaking a third of the bottle. All right, oil is not inherently bad. I use olive oil. I use grapeseed oil. Grapeseed is my favorite, but olive oil is the OG. You know what I'm saying? So olive oil, they're really great omega-3s, really good source of fats. Great, okay? But too much of a good thing. You hear people say too much of a good thing. Well, in the case of oil, it is not a good thing when you have just too much fat. All right, so it starts raising the LDL, the low density lipoprotein, which is the bad cholesterol in your blood. Okay, so every 2 weeks, I go and get lab work done just so I can see because I'm experimenting, y'all. I'm not a doctor, but I know that God has given us food to help heal this body and food to nourish our body, right? So I don't believe in taking a bunch of meds. I don't take aspirin or none of that. Okay. So I'm just on this explorative journey. You know, doctors practice medicine. Your girl is over here practicing too. Okay. But I found some stuff that work. Okay. So the purpose of this video is to just do my 10-week check-in. We gonna look at the results together. The goal is to get all greens. All right. So what do I mean is that when I go to the lab, they take my blood every 2 weeks and they look at my heart panel, meaning the amount of cholesterol and fats in my blood. Okay. That is a direct correlation with things like heart disease, all right, strokes, heart attacks. Okay. So you don't have to be a prophet or whatever to know whether or not somebody is at risk for a heart attack, guys. Look at the blood. As the Bible says, the life is in the blood. Okay. So I am going to, without further ado, as a matter of fact, before we look at these results, we'll look at some results from last week too. So let me go ahead and log into my thing. Also, this is not a HIPAA violation because I'm actually letting y'all in on it. I gotta log in. What? Y'all. Let me see. Crud. What's my password? Okay. Let's try this one. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. Okay, we're back. All right, so before we get into the results, I'm going to explain to y'all really quickly what they measuring and what they are, and I'm going to do it in very ordinary terms, okay, that you can understand. So total cholesterol is self-explanatory. It's the amount of cholesterol totally in your blood, okay? They want that to be under 200, all right? If it's 220, that's too high. Obviously, it's over 200. 250 is like heart attack levels, okay? So under 200 is what we are shooting for, all right? The HDL, the high density lipoproteins, is the good cholesterol, okay? They want that to be over 50, okay? The good cholesterol in your blood needs to be over 50, okay? The triglycerides are the amount of fat in your bloodstream, and that has to be under 150, okay? I'm not giving you the unit measurement. We're not getting scientific. I'm just gonna give you the numbers because we understand numbers. Okay, the low density lipoprotein, the LDL cholesterol, which is the bad stuff, they want that to be less than 100. Okay. The total cholesterol to HDL, which is good cholesterol, is a ratio. They want that to be under 5.0. Okay. The non-HDL, non-good cholesterol in your blood, they want that to be less than 130. Okay. And then this is this thing called the HSCRP. the C-reactive proteins. So this is what your liver produces these proteins in response to infection and inflammation in your body, in response to like a injury or something. Okay, they want that to be somewhere around 1.0. All right, now before God healed me, that number, the CRP number, the HSCRP, the thing that the proteins that the liver produced in response to inflammation and infection in my body, that's supposed to be at 1. I was at like a 7. I was at a 6.7 at that time. Okay. And then my bad cholesterol, which is supposed to be under 100, was almost twice that. It was 181. Total cholesterol for me, that was supposed to be under 200, I was at about a 250. Okay, guys? So that lets you know just how terrible my levels were. And this was July 16th, the day before my birthday. All right. So now I go every 2 weeks. This will be week number 10. I can't believe that. Dang. Okay. So we are going to view our results. I don't know why when it's results time, my heart just starts beating faster. Okay. All right, here we go. My total cholesterol. It is currently at a 230. Okay, that's total cholesterol. It went up 2 points from the last 2 weeks. All right, we got to see why. My good cholesterol is at a 56, which is about, it was at a 60 the last reading. My triglycerides, which we want under 150, this is also in the green, is at a 99. My bad cholesterol went up by 4, is at a 153. The ratio of good to bad cholesterol, or non-good cholesterol in my blood, is a 4.1. They want it under 5, so still in the green. My non-HDL, which is the non-good cholesterol, it went up 6 points from 168 to 174. Okay. And then the HSCRP, which is the, this one of the best. Okay. Which is what the liver produces in response to infection in the body, is down at it was a 1.6 last time. Now it's a 0.8. So that's really good. Okay. So what these numbers, the bad cholesterol, the total cholesterol, those are the only ones that are in red. All right. I'm very excited because when I first went up in there, y'all, July 16th, everything was in red except the triglycerides, y'all. What the heck? Everything was in red. I didn't have enough good cholesterol. I had too much bad cholesterol. I had too many CR proteins, meaning I had too much infection and inflammation in my blood and in my body. So the liver had to keep producing these highly sensitive C-reactive proteins, right? So what this is telling me is that I need to tweak some things in my diet to get these things lower. Okay. Now, what do I need to tweak in my diet? It could be too many omega-3s. I might be getting too many omega-3s. One thing about omega-3s is that in a slight way, it does make your overall cholesterol go up slightly. Okay. It makes the HDL. which this makes sense. It makes the HDL, the LDL, the bad cholesterol, go up just a little. Not in ways that would be dangerously harmful, but when you are trying to get cholesterol down, you want everything, the smallest things matter, okay? Although I've just been cutting back to like 1 tablespoon of oil. I don't think I'm getting too much oil at all, to be honest. I've been cutting back on oil, okay? It's not the I don't have a bunch of infection in me. I'm in green there. So that's good, because I was at a 6.7 as far as infection and inflammation. All right. So from these results, I know now what I need to do. Okay. I'm going to take my favoriteest of all snacks out of my diet just to see how it is, which are sunflower seeds. Okay. I can sit there all day and eat sunflower seeds, y'all. Okay. And I'll start eating more, go back to eating more raw. Okay. Now, this is like not for the rest of my life, but my goal is to get all of this green. Okay. All of that green. All this needs to be green. Okay. I see it's 7 categories, y'all. Out of 7 of them, 4 of them are green and 3 of them are red. We want all 7 in the green. Okay, so once all 7 is in the green, then I'm good to go, and I know how to maintain it. All right. So I'm not mad about these things. It is me just either adding things into my diet or taking it out. Okay. I ain't upset. You know what I'm gonna be real happy though? When all of this stuff is freaking green. All right. I got my little paper right here. Okay. I need all this green. All right. All that need to be green. Okay. So that's where we are, week 10. We are still very hopeful that we will find we're going to find the right solution to this situation. Okay. Now, that is all I got, y'all. Okay. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, leave me a comment down there. If you like anything that I've posted on my YouTube or anything helps you, go ahead on and subscribe, okay? Like my videos, my shorts, subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to have more heart-healthy, strategies, more heart-healthy things for you to do. Anything from working out and training to eating right, to making sure you keep those things out of your soul that will harm you physically and spiritually. Okay. So just know I'm only doing this, guys. To be honest, I can just go and live my life and get into all greens and be very happy. But I understand that heart disease is the #1 killer of mankind, period. Not starvation, not war, not murder, not gang violence. It's heart disease, guys. Okay. And America has been leading the pack, unfortunately. So I don't believe that we have to be on pills all our lives. I watched my grandmother taking Coumadin and all this other heart stuff, having to take baby aspirin. I truly believe that if we put the correct things in our bodies, right, and we keep the bad things out of our souls, then we can have very healthy hearts, and we can live to be 100 plus, right? And not barely making it, but we can be walking around, running around at 100. Okay. I truly believe that. And so I'm doing this to show you that it is possible. All right. So I'm gonna work on getting these all greens, and I'm gonna show y'all how to do it. Okay. So if you ever diagnosed with heart disease disorder, high blood pressure, low blood pressure, which a lot of people don't talk about, that's what I was dealing with. High cholesterol, things of that nature. I'm gonna show you how to get rid of it. All right. So love y'all to life, and I'm gonna see y'all later, man. Peace.